Well, Adam, another MD UK Premiership weekend in the books, and it's fair to say it was a real Jekyll and Hyde weekend.
Yeah, Greg, I think Jekyll and Hyde is a quite an appropriate phrase to use to describe the the play and the overall outcomes and results of the weekends. Saturday, I felt we lacked a lot of things. We lacked aggression. We didn't look up for the fight and didn't want to go into battles and be strong against our opponents. We lacked the ability to make good quality decisions, and some of the decision making was just not at the standard whatsoever. And that combined meant that we didn't create a lot of passing opportunities, didn't move the ball well, really. And obviously that resulted in the two defeats that we had. We were certainly better first thing in the morning in the Aspire game, but I don't know if that's us trying to raise our game against an opponent that we know that we're going to have a really good battle against, but maybe not necessarily pick up anything from. And we know that Aspire give us the ball and the space, and they look to counter attack from us. So because that game's a little bit more open, I think that then gives us the opportunity to try and move that ball a little bit better. Teesside, by comparison, much more of a scrap and a physical contest, and I feel as if we got bossed. Certainly by Tyler Rouvy, had a strong game in the centre for Teesside, and the mistakes that we made as individuals and the collective just killed us, and we rightly got absolutely nothing from it. However, then on the Sunday, we showed up and played a lot better football. So the West Brom game, yes, we came away with a 3-0 defeat, but as a collective, from both a coaching point of view and also from the players themselves, felt a lot happier with the result in terms of the actual effort and the abilities that we put in, because we were making better decisions. We were strong in the contacts and in the battles. We were moving the ball nicely and creating chances and putting pressure on West Brom at times. Their quality shone through, but that's how it is. And because they are where they are, top of the league, and look like the title is going to be theirs, but we were far better on the Sunday. And then that resulted in us taking that confidence through to the United fixture. And I thought we were excellent for the majority of the match. The first 5 minutes in particular, we were all over United. Should have scored within the first probably 60 seconds. Some lovely passing triangles, shots on target. Unfortunately, we were hitting the middle of the goal and the goalkeeper rather than hitting the corners, which again is an area for us to work on. But move the ball far better and managed to get our rewards in the second half. I felt United had probably the opening 5 to 10 minutes of the second half, and we had to concentrate far more. We got into a little bit of a scrap with them, a lot of 1v1, a lot of dribbling, and we needed to move the ball. And once we did that and we managed to pull them around a little bit, we created more opportunities, and Harry came up with a much needed goal. And we were then sensible for the last 5-6 minutes, slowed the game down to come away with the 3 points, which we would have loved more than that, but the 3, it is what it is. And we take it from there. But now for us, it's, we recognise we've got 8 games left and we've got to pick up some points in those games. So 8 cup finals realistically for us, just to ensure we keep playing well for safety and to retain our place in the National League for next season.
You mentioned obviously Saturday not being as where you want the performances to be. Do you reckon having the afternoon off gave the players sufficient time to debrief, cool down and then approach it with fresh heads on the Sunday morning that maybe if they'd have had last game Saturday, they might not have had the time to do that?
Yeah, I think so. I think in that regard, obviously, we were finished by lunchtime, so everyone was feeling, deflated and down, and knowing that as a collective, both individually and collectively, there's been a massive underperformance. But certainly after the game, our words, and speaking to the players, it was, well, we've got to completely forget it now. Yes, spend a little bit of time in the evening reflecting on what we need to do better for the Sunday, but don't be too downbeat about it, because we've got another 2 games, 2 important fixtures that we really need to step up for. And I think having that time off just to relax and switch off for a few hours, and then obviously have the evening to refuel and sleep and get some good sleep before Sunday morning's fixture, probably helped to give the team just that little bit extra time to switch off from it. And I guess collectively that helped, because we came in looking far better on the Sunday morning.
Going forward now, as you mentioned, 8 cup finals. As always, as we get to this time of year, very busy, packed schedule. Not a lot of time for team training. Obviously, a couple of players are on international duty. Between now and the next weekend, the 30th of April, what are you hoping to build on going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of sessions actually between the end of April. So we'll get a collective session in this week. Obviously, a couple of the lads are off in Belfast for Home Nations Cup. And then we'll look to get in a couple of sessions prior to the end of April. We've got a regional league event as well, April 10th. So it'll be busy again, but during those sessions, I think it's just going to be us. I think we'll probably look to be honest and debrief and review what we've need to pick up on. Certainly, we'll be looking at more work around chance creation, quality of finishing, looking to actually, with our shots, bit of composure, get the ball into the corners rather than looking to hit it straight down the middle. And just really refine that. I think probably a little bit of work on set plays as well. Some of our set pieces were decent, so it's really trying to polish those up. And just that preparation piece around the opponents that we will have. Obviously, we would have played everyone now, so we can review how we performed in the first matches against them and look at what we've done well and what we need to pick up on. Because we know that we've got a lot of fixtures against the teams in and around us. So the challenge would be for us to pick up points against them. If we pick up points against them, we should be okay. But as always, down to the players to be able to keep that composure, keep making those good decisions, and pick up the results that we need.